good day, folks. I hope you are all doing well right now and that you are all very excited, as I am very excited, very glad, and happy to be witnessing this game between the King Tigers and the Big Rips in the semifinals in the Winnipeg Men's Volleyball League. This game is going to be about the ticket to the finals, to the championship. And so I know for sure that we are going to see a big fight from both these teams, from the King Tigers and from the Big Rips. And so as we just saw the players enter the court here, the question is, who will be starting for both teams? Who will be the players that will set the momentum, hopefully, for their teams? For the Big Rips, we are seeing their setter number 6 starting in zone number 1, their opposite hitter in number 9, the left side hitters number 3 Chris Lorenzana and number 13, and their middle hitters 0, and also I believe the jersey number of the other middle hitter or middle blocker is number, sorry, give me 1 second here, number 12, I believe. Sorry, I think I will have to correct myself there. His jersey number should be number 17. And that is a service error for the King Tigers. For the King Tigers, for their starting lineup, they are starting with number 77 Josh Larakis and number 7 Austin Sponik in those left side positions, and their opposite position is Tai Truong wearing that jersey number 9. Across their setter number 9 number 8 Justin Esteban, their middle hitters, middle blockers 00 John Javier and number 81 in Andre Takacic, with their libero Raymar Reyes wearing that white shirt. For the Big Rips, I believe they will not have any libero for this particular game. Alright, and we are seeing a serve from number 17 of the Big Rips, a pass from Raymar Reyes. This will be a free ball. Where will number 6 go? He goes to number 13 from the left side, and Big Rips will score that point. Another serve here coming from the middle hitter, middle blocker himself, number 17. They go to the captain, Austin Spolnik. This will be a free ball for the King Tigers. What will they do? They go to Tai Truong. That is an overset. The ball is kept alive. The middle blocker will set up number 13, and this will not go over the net. Both teams here looking to get momentum right away, but of course nerves will also kick in this first set, and we will see how both teams will have to adjust and settle down, because again, this is already the semi-finals match and both teams are fighting on in this game to get the ticket to the championship, which will happen next week on April 13. The opposite hitter of the Big Rips at the service line, which means that they have 2 hitters in front. Another point here for the Big Rips. They are starting well here in set number 1. Another serve from number 9. Float serve targeting Austin Spunik. And they will go to Tai Truong, who will be blocked by by 0 of the Big Rips, the middle hitter, middle blocker, guarding that net for his team. Josh Laracas with this pass. And they will get a point. A good placement shot, I believe, from the back row, coming from Josh Laracas, targeting zone number 1. And that will be very important for those off passes, offsets, to make do of what is given to the hitters, especially for that zone number 1, when setters tend to. That is a service ace for Tai Truong, getting another point for the King Tigers. We were just talking about that zone number 1 for setters. During those free balls, they do tend to start running to the front right away and set up the offense for their team. And so that is another good serve. That zone number 1 tend to be open in volleyball floor defense positions. We are seeing right now a run for the King Tigers. Tai Truong has been doing well here at the service line. Let's see if they're able to keep up with those consistent serves. Last game in their quarterfinals match, that is one of the problems of the King Tigers, in being consistent in that service department, in that service line. But that is another service ace coming from Tai Truong, wearing that jersey number 9. As we were just talking about services in this particular game, that will also be very important for both teams. Who will be able to be more consistent in that service department? Who is able to start their offense right away in that service line? Because in men's volleyball, that is crucial. That is very important, to be able to start your offense right away. That is a very good, sharp, and cross-court hit coming from the King Tigers captain, number 7. That's Austin Spolnick. And he will now be serving for us. A jump serve, but another error for the King Tigers. We have already seen a couple of service errors coming from the Tigers in black. And those are already automatic points they are giving towards the Big Rips that they do not have to work for. Number 3, Chris Lorenzana goes down the line and gets the point here to get the lead for the Big Rips. The set number 1 will also be very important to be able to set the tone in this game. That hit will go straight into the net. Another point here for Big Rips. The first set also, another important factor that these teams will have to take a look into, will be the lead going into the second set. Since we talked about nerves setting in for the players in this semi-finals match, going into the second set with a 1-set lead, with that luxury, will be able to help you in trying and getting that second set to hopefully get more lead in this game. Another service error for the King Tigers, and we will see if that will be very costly for the Tigers in black here in set number 1. Josh Laracas goes down the line. What a shot coming from number 77. Josh Laracas of the King Tigers. To serve is their setter, number 8, Justin Esteban. Going to the middle, that goes straight into the net. The King Tigers get another point here, and this is very important first set. Both teams playing a little bit shaky volleyball here to start off this game. And that is going to be another service error coming from the King Tigers. Costly service errors to start off this game, to start off this set number 1. They go to the middle. A setting error, I believe that was too low for their middle hitter, and John Javier wearing that jersey 0-0. Josh Laracas from the right side touched by the block. They go to number 13, goes cross court. Ty was there. They go to Austin from the back row. A roll shot. Chris was there to dig that ball up. Number 13 goes down the line and scores the point for Big Rips. Chris Lorenzana, number 3, serving now for Big Rips. Float serve, targeting Austin Sponik. Ty. This is a free ball for the King Tigers. Poor pass. They go to number 13 who goes for this roll shot. Block coverage was there. Raymar Reyes, that's a poor pass. This is not a free ball. This is a free point for Big Rips. And the King Tigers will call an early timeout here. We will be right back after this. And we are back here to resume set number 1 after the timeout called by the King Tigers. The Big Rips getting some lead here to start this game. We're having a mini break as the two referees are having a conversation here. Alright, and number 3, Chris Lorenzana to serve once more. Raymar Reyes, the libero, with a pass. Tai Truong goes cross court. This ball is kept alive. A tip coming from number 13. They go to Josh Laracas. And that will go long. Another point here for Big Rips. For Big Rips, of course, they are looking to increase their lead. But for the King Tigers, they will have to try and stop the run right away and get their momentum back. Josh Laracas from the right side once more. Defended well. The floor defense of Big Rips is doing well also in this first game. But that roll shot from Tai Truong from the left side will score a point. Will stop the run of Big Rips. A float serve coming from Josh. Number 17 will score off of a middle hit. And he will now be starting off this next rally for us. And he will get another service ace. Or sorry, he will get a service ace. Number 17 scoring the last 2 points in this first set. Scoring the last 2 points in this game. Another float serve. And that will go in. Number 17 is on fire here. Getting the last 3 points to increase the lead of the Big Rips in set number 1. Another good serve, but a pass from Raymar Reyes, number 7. That's Austin Sponik. He will go straight into the net. The captain of the King Tigers. And the Big Rips having a big of a lead here in set number 1 and looking to close out this first set in the semi-finals match. Number 13 from the left side will score an off the block hit. The Big Rips doing well here. But the question is, are the King Tigers able to try and attempt still to get this first set away from the Big Rips? Or will the Big Rips continue their momentum and get set number 1? Chris with a pass. Number 6 will go to the back row. A roll shot. Josh Loraquez was there. Andrita Kachik. What a shot from the middle. Targeting that zone number 5. Andrita Kachik scoring the point for the King Tigers. And John Javier will get a service ace here. The King Tigers getting their own version of their run in this first set. Number 6. And that will be a point. A net infraction coming from the blockers of the King Tigers. Number 9, the opposite hitter of the Big Rips to serve here. Austin Sponik. And a block from the setter of the Big Rips. That's number 6. And they are nearing the end of set number 1. They go to Tai Truong, dug up. And Tai Truong will score off of a cross-court shot wearing that jersey number 1 for the King Tigers, their opposite hitter. He will now be going into the service line. And for the King Tigers, they are still alive. They just have to hang on tight here in this first set. Commit less errors. And as we just say that, there will be a line fault coming from the service department. And so that is another free point for the Big Rips. Austin Sponik, cross-court number 17 was there. Where will Justin go? This is a free ball. Kept alive by Raymar Reyes. Austin Sponik from the left side. That will go long. And the Big Rips will get set number 1 in the semifinals match against the King Tigers in the Winnipeg Men's Volleyball League. We will be right back for set number 2. Alright, and we are back here for set number 2 for the Big Rips. I believe they will keep their lineup with number 3 Chris Lorenzana staying in that left side position along with number 13. Number 9 is still playing in that opposite position across their setter, number 6. And their middle hitters, middle blockers, and number 17. And wearing that jersey 0 for the Big Rips. No libero. For the King Tigers, we're seeing a bit of a change in their lineup. Their setter is still number 8 in Justin Esteban across their opposite hitter in Jordan Jimenez wearing that jersey number 12. Their libero is still Raymar Reyes wearing that white shirt. Middle hitters, middle blockers in number 81, Andrita Kachik and John Javier wearing that jersey 00. The left side hitters, number 77, Josh Laracas, and number 22, Steven Unger. This is a free ball for the Big Rips, but that will be a net infraction coming from their setter, number 6. For the Big Rips, they are going into this set number 2 with a 1-set lead in this game. They will have to try and also get this set number 2 to get a very important 2-set lead in this game. For the King Tigers, they are looking to tie up this match in with 1 set apiece going into the 3rd set. A net infraction coming from the King Tigers. Another error will give another free point for the Big Rips. Josh Laracas with a pass. They go to Andrei Tkachik, who gets a point from the middle. Andrei Tkachik wearing that jersey number 81. For the King Tigers, they cannot be down by 2-0 in this game, or it will be very challenging to get their momentum back. And so, their goal here is to work very hard to get this set number 2 away from the Big Rips. Josh Laracas with a tip. A cross-court hit coming from Josh Laracas to score a point for the King Tigers. Number 77 trying to get his team going here. Josh Laracas, what a hit, what a shot. But this will be a service error coming from Steven Unger of the King Tigers. Another free point for the Big Rips. Another error, but this time coming from the Big Rips on the side of the King Tigers. That is what they will have to be very careful, because those free points are just making it very easy for your opponent to score those points, and in helping them to get the first set that we just saw before this second set, and possibly the other sets in this game if they continue to commit those costly errors. Another good shot coming from the left side from Josh Laracas wearing that jersey 77. Jordan Jimenez is now at the service line, number 12 for the King Tigers. A jump serve. A free ball for the King Tigers. They go to John Javier, but this ball is kept alive. They go to Jordan from the back row, needing to adjust to that set. Commits another error for the King Tigers. Number 22 with a pass. They go to Jordan. A roll shot from the back row. Jordan gets this roll shot. Josh from the left side goes off the block, and that is already Josh Laracas' 3rd point here in the start of set number 2. Float serve from number 77. What a save coming from Raymar Reyes. Free ball for the Big Rips. They go to Chris Lorenzana, who goes long in that down the line attempt. The King Tigers getting the lead here in set number 2. Another serve coming from Josh Larakis. And this is going to be a service ace. The King Tigers looking to get their momentum here in the second set. Number 6 goes back to Chris Lorenzana. Cross court. Josh Larakis was there. Jordan will give up this free ball. Jordan with this dig. They go to Jordan from the back row, but he will go straight into the net. Another point here for Big Rips. We have been seeing Justin Esteban trying to establish that back row opposite position, giving sets to their opposite hitter, Jordan Jimenez, from the back row. John Javier with his float serve. And this will be a free ball for the King Tigers. What will they do? Justin will go to Steven Unger, who gets a cross-court hit, a cross-court shot, and scores the point. This is a free ball. Justin. Chris was there. Chris now goes straight into the net. Another point here for the King Tigers. John Javier still at the service line for the Tigers in black. They have a lead here in set number 2, and they will have to do their best to try and protect this lead. A power tip coming from the middle hitter. I believe that was number 17 of Big Rips to score that point and stop the run. Their setter is now the service line, which means that they have 3 hitters in front. And number 6 will get a service ace here. Josh Larakis with his pass. A block coming from number 17 of Big Rip, scoring the last 2 points. The King Tigers will call a timeout here. Alright, and we are back from the timeout called by the King Tigers. This serve is going to go out. A free point for the Tigers in black. The turn of the Big Rips to commit errors and give free points to the King Tigers, which they are unable to do here because, again, the Big Rips will have to try and get this set number 2 to get them a very luxurious lead in this game, having a 2-0 lead going to set number 3. Or if the King Tigers get this set number 2, they will be able to tie up this game with 1 set apiece. Number 13, roll shot. Another net infraction, I believe, coming from the King Tigers. And that will give another free point here for the Big Rips. Again, the nerves will be a factor in the semi-finals match. They go to Jordan Jimenez from the left side, who gets a touch and scores a point. Steven Unger now from the service department or from the service line, wearing that jersey number 22. This is a free ball for the King Tigers. Josh Laracas goes down the line and scores another point for the King Tigers. Number 77 coming alive in this set number 2 for the Tigers in black. Another good float serve. They go to the middle, but that will be a block coming from Andriy Tkachuk, number 81 of the King Tigers. And they will regain their lead here in set number 2. Number 13 tries to go down the line, but will miss that down the line area. Goes very wide. Number 22 is still at the service line for the Tigers. And Steven Unger will get a service ace. The King Tigers getting their momentum here in set number 2. Number 13 with a pass. They go to the right side. A power tip. Kept alive. This is going to be a free ball for the Big Rips. They go to number 13, who goes straight into the net. Another point here for the King Tigers. Steven Unger still at the service line. A timeout will be called by the Big Rips. We will be right back after this. And we are back after the timeout called by the King Tigers. Again, Steven Unger still at the service line as the King Tigers make a run here in the latter part of set number 2. A free ball for Andriy Tkachuk. And that will be an automatic point for number 81, the middle hitter, middle blocker of the King Tigers. They are definitely alive here. And Josh Laracas will score another point in set number 2. Number 77, Josh Laracas is on fire. But that serve will go straight into the net to stop their own run. Talking about the King Tigers. A serve from number 17. A pass from Raymar Reyes. They go to Josh Laracas. This is kept alive. Number 13. No go. Another point for the King Tigers. They are getting closer here to be able to get this set number 2 in the semi-finals match. Chris Lorenzano with the pass. A cross-court hit coming from number 9, but that will go wide. Another point for the King Tigers. Andriy Tkachuk, number 81, also doing well here at the service line. In that first set, we saw several service errors coming from the King Tigers, but we are going to see a service ace here coming from Andriy Tkachuk. to score another point. Again, those services, the service area, service department in men's volleyball is going to be very important because that is already a part of your offense strategy. Another service ace coming from Andrita Kachik. The King Tigers improving vastly on their serving game here in set number 2. Chris with his pass. They go to number 13 who goes sharp cross court and scores a point. Number 9, the opposite hitter of the Big Rips, now at the service line. Raymar Reyes with his pass. And that will be a setting error for the King Tigers as the Big Rips tries to stay alive here in set number 2. And they are definitely still alive and still have the chance on taking this second set away from the King Tigers. A cross-court hit from Jordan, but a free ball, no. I believe that will be a point for the Big Rips. An error committed by the King Tigers as they try to close out this set number 2. They go to Josh Larakas, tries to go down the line, but will commit an error in that hitting department. We have seen this in local, national, international games. For some reason, it is very hard to get that last point and close out a set. And that will be a service ace coming from number 9 of the Big Rips. The King Tigers call a timeout here. And we are back after the timeout called by the King Tigers as they try and get the last point here in set number 2. But the Big Rips just staying alive here. And another service ace coming from number 9 of Big Rips, the passing department. The reception department of the King Tigers struggling here to get that last point. A pass from their libero, Raymar Reyes. They go to Jordan Jimenez who goes for this tip, kept alive. And a second ball shot coming from number 13. What floor defense we just saw there from number 3, Chris Lorenzana of Big Rips to keep that ball alive. Justin goes to Josh, a free ball for Big Rips. And that will go long. The Big Rips staying alive in set number 2 and threatening to get this away from the King Tigers. Justin goes to Josh Larakas. This is kept alive. Where will number 6 go? He goes to number 13. Blocked, but coverage was there. Raymar Reyes with a pass. They go to John Javier. A free ball for the King Tigers. Where will they go? And that will go wide, and the King Tigers will get set number 2. We are now tied at 1 set apiece. We will be right back for set number 3. What the frick happened? And we are back here for set number 3. This semi-finals match are now tied at 1 set apiece between the King Tigers and the Big Rips here in the Winnipeg Men's Volleyball League. I believe for the Big Rips, they will keep the same lineup, middle hitters in 0 and in number 17. Number 6 is still their setter with number 9 playing as their opposite hitter. For the left side positions, number 13 and number 3, Chris Lorenzana. For the Big Rips, for the King Tigers, major changes once more in their lineup. Staying in the lineup is their libero, Raymar Reyes, their setter, Justin Estemban, wearing that jersey number 8. Also, their middle hitters, middle blockers, 81, Andrita Kachik, and 00, John Javier. In their left side positions, number 22, Steven Unger, and number 7, Austin Spolnick, and their opposite hitter, and Tai Truong, wearing that jersey number 9, their setter, Austin Spolnick will now go into the service department. They have 3 hitters in front. And number 6, that is kept alive. Tai Truong will commit a hitting error. That will go wide, and that will be a point for the Big Rips here in set number 3. As both teams are now tied at 1 set apiece, this third set will be very important to get a 2-1 lead going into set number 4. Steven Unger with a pass. This is a free ball. No, a free point for Big Rips as they get a lead here to start in the third set. Number 13 with a float serve. They go to Andre. That goes straight into the net. Another point for Big Rips. Another good float serve. This time a pass from Austin Spolnick. They go to Tai Truong. He is dug up. What a dig coming from number 9 of the Big Rips. But there will be an error that will give a free point to the King Tigers. Number 9 with a pass. Chris Lorenzana will be denied by Tai Truong. What a block from number 9 of the King Tigers, Tai Truong denying Chris Lorenzana of the Big Rips. This is kept alive. Andre with this pass. They go to Steven Unger, who goes off the block and scores a point. What a start of set number 3 that we are seeing here from both teams. A big fight that we are seeing here. Both teams trying to get set number 3 and get a 2-1 lead in this match. Nice coverage from Austin Spolnick. They go to number 3, Chris Lorenzana. A net infraction from the blockers of the King Tigers will give another point to Big Rips. Number 17 at the service line. Float serve. And that will be another service ace for number 17. The middle hitter of the Big Rips helping from the service line, scoring points. Another service ace coming from number 17 of Big Rips, helping on in the offense department right away from the service line. That touches the tape of the net. They go to Tai Truong. And Tai Truong, number 9, will score a point and will stop the run. Tai is now at the service line. But that will go straight into the net. Another free point here for Big Rips. Their setter is now at the service department, which means that they have 3 hitters in front. A very good opportunity to even increase their lead here. What a hit coming from Tai Truong from the back row. But I believe that will be an overreaching call, as the hitter was trying to hit that ball from the back row. This will be a point for Big Rips. Steven Unger. Free ball for the King Tigers. They go to Steven once more, goes down the line and scores a point. What a shot coming from number 22 of the King Tigers, avoiding the block, targeting that zone number 1. He's now at the service line talking about Steven Unger. But the King Tigers have only 5 players inside the court. I believe a lapse or a miscommunication in the lineup of the King Tigers as they call a timeout to try and resolve this. We will be right back after this. Alright, and we are back after the timeout called by the King Tigers. Number 6, the setter of the Big Rips, to serve once more. Float serve. Pass from their libero, Raymar Reyes. They go to Austin from the left side. A tip. And Austin Sponik will score a point here. To serve is John Javier. Pass by Chris Lorenzana. He gets the ball back off the block. Justin was there. A 1-2 play coming from the middle blocker of the King Tigers. Austin Spolnik goes cross court. Number 17 was there. Number 9, a roll shot. Good up by Tai Tru Wong. Good coverage from the setter of the King Tigers in Justin Esteban. Austin Spolnik, a tip. This is a long rally we're having here. Justin will score off of a 1-2 play. And the King Tigers try to get some points here and decrease the lead of the Big Rips in this very important third set. Number 6 will go to number 9 once more. A cross court hit, I believe, and there will be another net infraction coming from the King Tigers. Costly errors in this third set. Chris Lorenzana from the service line. A good up from number 22. But that hit will go straight into the net. Another point here for the Big Rips. For the King Tigers. Again, it is about consistency. Those errors, those free point, making it very easy for Big Rips to get a lead here in set number 3. Another good pass from Steven Unger. Austin Spolnik from the left side goes sharp cross court and scores a point. Justin Esteban from the service line. And a miscommunication between the setter of the Big Rips and his hitters. No one was able to get that third ball. Good up from number 9. They go to number 13. Cross court shot. Scores a point off of the libero's arms of the King Tigers. Number 0 is at the service line. One of their best scorers, the middle blocker of Big Rips, number 17, is now in front. A tip coming from Andriy Tkaczyk will score a point from the middle. But I believe that will be an error instead. Another point for the Big Rips. The serve will go wide, and this will be a point for the King Tigers. Both teams still have very good chances of getting this set number 3. We are just at the middle portion of this set. Number 6 goes to number 13. Andriy Tkaczyk with a pass. Tai Tru Wong goes cross court. The setter was there. Chris Lorenzana will give up this free ball. But this is an overpass. A block from number 17. Good coverage. A long rally we're having here. This is a free ball for Big Rips. Where will they go? They go to number 13, who scores off of a cross-court shot and gets a point. Number 13 from the left side. The Big Rips getting a lead here once more in set number 3. Pass from Raymar Reyes. They go to Tai Tru Wong. Another good dig from number 9 of Big Rips, and he will score a point. I believe we're able to call that an offensive dig. And the King Tigers will call a timeout here. Number 9 to serve here in set number 3. Steven Unger will be denied by number 6, the setter of Big Rips, scoring a block. And the Big Rips have their momentum here in this third set. For the King Tigers, what will they do to get the momentum back to their side of the court? They go to Tai Truong, who goes down the line and scores a point, stopping the run here of the Big Rips. They go to number 13 off the block, and he will score a point off of the floor defender's hands of the King Tigers. Number 13 getting some crucial points here in the third set. He's at the service line. Steven with a pass. They go to John Javier. A net touch. Another error coming from the King Tigers, and this will be another point for the Big Rips, who's looking good here to close out this third set. John Javier. They now go to Chris Lorenzana, but this will be a free ball. Where will the King Tigers go? A roll shot from John Javier from the middle. What a smart play. He gets a point, talking about 0-0 of the King Tigers. Their middle hitter, middle blocker. Tai Truong is now at the service line wearing that jersey number 9. A float serve. This is going to be a free ball for the King Tigers. And Justin Esteban will go to Tai Truong from the back row. Number 13 with a good dig. And they go to Steven Unger. This is kept alive. Chris Lorenzana from the left side. Blocked by John Javier. Coverage was there. This is kept alive by Raymar Reyes, but no second ball, talking about the King Tigers. And so this is a point once more for Big Rips. One of their best servers, if not their best server in this game, number 17 at the service line. He goes straight into the net. A point for the King Tigers, who are still alive here in set number 3. Good serve. And that 1-2 play will go wide. An error from the Big Rips. The King Tigers have to dig deep here and still try their best to get this set number 3. Chris Lorenzana, a roll shot. Justin goes to John Javier. Chris Lorenzana once more. He is dug up. Austin Spolnick. Coverage was there. They go back to Austin once more. A roll shot will score a point for the captain of the King Tigers. Steven Unger, another good float serve. They go to Chris Lorenzana. Tries to go down the line, but commits an error in that hitting department. And King Tigers try their best to stay alive here. A free ball now for the Tigers in black. Number 6 goes to Chris. Another attempt, and this time he will score off of a cross-court shot. Chris Lorenzano, what a hit. Number 3 of Big Rips. Raymar Reyes with a pass. They go to Tai Truong. Goes cross-court. And I believe that will be another overreaching violation coming from the King Tigers. An error here as we near the end of set number 3. A point for Big Rips. And number 6 will get a service ace. The Big Rips getting very close to getting a 2-1 advantage here in the semi-finals match. Another service ace for number 6. And Big Rips will take set number 3. We will take a short break and we will be back for the 4th set. And we are back here for set number 4. A change in the lineup of the King Tigers as they try to go back to that lineup that worked in that second set. The setter, number 8, Justin Esteban, starting in zone number 2 across Jordan Jimenez. Number 12, their opposite hitter, Josh Lorakis, one of their left side hitters wearing that jersey 77 across number 22, Steven Unger. Their middle hitters, middle blockers, still 0-0, John Javier, number 81, Andre Tekachik. And now their libero, their team captain, Austin Sponik, wearing that green shirt for the King Tigers. For the Big Rips, still the same, I believe, number 9, their opposite hitter across their setter in number 6. Their middle hitters, number 17 and 0 of the Big Rips. And their left side hitters, number 13 and number 3, Chris Lorenzana. Josh Lorakis will score a point here to start this 4th set. From the right side, number 77, Josh Lorakis, as the King Tigers try to stay alive in the semi-finals match. They go to number 17, talking about big rips. Number 9 tries to go for that 1-2 play, but no go. The winner of this semi-finals match will go into the finals, will go into the championship against the winner of Ferda versus the hosters in another semi-finals match. And the team that will not be able to make it to the finals from this game will play in the game for the third place position in the Winnipeg Men's Volleyball League. And so this is a very important match for both teams. If they are looking to get into the finals, into the championship, the only way to go is to win this game. And as much as we would like to give so much opportunities to the teams in the league to go to the finals, only one team from this game will go into the championships, and the other team will go into the battle for third place. For the Big Rips, they are up by 2-1. All they need is to win this important fourth set to close out this game and get into the finals right away. For the King Tigers, the only way to stay alive is to win this very important fourth set to push this game into a fifth setter. Justin Esteban tries to go for that one-hand set, but will commit an error. And so this is a close fourth set that we are having. Number 9 is at the service line. Josh Larakis, that will be another service ace from number 9 of Big Rips. We have seen Big Rips get numerous points there from that service department, and that is turning out to be one of their strengths in this game. Number 81, Andrita Kachik. What a shot from the middle. Andrita Kachik for the King Tigers, trying to get his team going here. Jordan Jimenez from the service line goes for this jump serve. A pass from number 13. A block once more from Andrita Kachik. 2 straight points for number 81 of the King Tigers. Jordan Jimenez again from the service line. Another jump serve. They go back to number 13, who tries to go for that down the line shot again, but will commit an error. Number 12 is still at the service line. Jump serve from Jordan, and he will get a service ace. The King Tigers getting the lead here in this fourth set. Another jump serve here from number 12. Another service ace for Jordan Jimenez. Also trying to get his guys going here. Andrita Kachik and Jordan Jimenez starting off the rally of the King Tigers in this fourth set. Chris Lorenzano with a better pass this time. A dig from 77, Josh Larak, as they go to Steven Unger. This is kept alive. Number 13, Austin with a pass. Justin Esteban goes to Jordan Jimenez from the back row, who will score the point off of a roll shot. Number 12, Jordan Jimenez. And the King Tigers gets a very crucial lead here in set number 4. That 1-2 play from number 6 will stop the run of the Tigers in black. leading the offense of his team, and that's the setter role for you. Number 6 of Big Rips. What a hit. A very smart play. Justin goes to Steven. An off the block hit. Number 22. Helping on here in set number 4 for the King Tigers. For the King Tigers, this is very important to get a lead. As big of a lead as possible to start off this 4th set. Because going into the latter part of this 4th set, nerves can definitely kick in for the King Tigers. As they are down here in this game and they try to stay alive. For the Big Rips, they have to remember that they have the lead in this game, 2-1. And they are not playing catch-up volleyball here. They are looking to close out this game in 4 sets. Service from Steven Unger. Chris Lorenzana, Jordan was there. They go to Josh Laracas off the block. Chris was there once more. He gets this set. Jordan tries to get this save. But no second ball coming from the King Tigers. And the Big Rips will score a point here to stop the run and hopefully halt the momentum of the King Tigers. Austin Sponik with this pass. They go to Josh Laracas. And that will go straight into the net. Another point here for Big Rips. Steven Unger with a pass. And this will be a service ace. Talking about the middle hitter wearing that jersey 0 of Big Rips. Austin, another pass. Jordan from the back row goes for this tip. Number 3 was there. He gets this ball back. Goes down the line and scores the point. Chris Lorenzana from the left side. And the Big Rips try to decrease the lead of the King Tigers in this 4th set. Justin goes to Josh, goes for this tip. This ball is kept alive. What will the King Tigers do? They go back to Josh Laracas, who goes down the line. Number 77, Josh Laracas of the King Tigers. Andriy Tkachuk from the service department. Float serve. And Andriy will get a service ace here for the King Tigers. This very important 4th set can only mean 2 things. If the Big Rips wins this 4th set, they will go into the finals right away. If the King Tigers wins this 4th set, they will stay alive and push this game into a 5th setter. And as we go into the latter part of this 4th set, we will see what will happen here. That service error is going to be very costly for the Big Rips as they help the King Tigers to regain their momentum in this 4th set. Justin from the service line. They go to the right side to Chris. Roll shot. Austin Sponik was there. They go to Josh Laracas at the left side, talking about the King Tigers. Now, Chris Lorenzana from the right side once more. They go to Jordan, who will score a point. Number 12. What an angle for you. And Josh Laracas, one of the best scorers of the King Tigers in this game, is going to start off the next rally for us. Justin. John Javier with the set to Steven Unger, who goes cross court and scores a point. Steven Unger, number 22, helping on in the offense area of the King Tigers. The Big Rips will call a timeout here, and we will be right back after this. And we are back after that timeout called by the Big Rips. Josh Lorakis still at the service line for the Tigers in black. And nope, that will not be a service ace. That will go long. A point for Big Rips. Chris Lorenzana wearing that jersey number 3 at the service line right now. Josh with his pass. Justin goes to Steven. Goes cross court and scores another point. Steven Unger helping here in set number 4 for the King Tigers. Chris with the pass. They go to number 13. John Javier was there. A block from Andriy Tkaczyk. Number 81, and the King Tigers players helping individually here, staying alive in this game. Number 6 goes to the middle. Nice save from Justin Esteban. Jordan tries to go for this power tip, but that will not go over. A point for the Big Rips. Josh Lorakis with the pass. A perfect pass. A tip from the back row. Jordan. This will be an overset. And a point once more for Big Rips. As we near the end of set number 4, this will be a very nervous moment for the King Tigers and for the Big Rips. The Big Rips, if you are on their side, you would not want to have a 5th set and get so much uncertainty, as 5th sets can go to any team. For the King Tigers, as they try to stay alive here, they will have to dig very deep into their core and try their best and get this very important 4th set and go on from there. They cannot think too forward here and worry about 5th set. They have to focus on getting this set alone, because if they're not able to take this set number 4, there will not be any 5th sets for them. Number 13, Josh Lorakis was there. They go to Steven Unger, cross-court hit. Chris Lorenzana was there. Number 13, Austin with the dig. This is a free ball for Big Rips. They go to number 9. What another good dig from Josh Lorakis. A free ball for the Big Rips. They go to number 13. Cross-court hit. And he will score a point. Long rally, we just saw their good floor defense from both teams. And we are going to see a serve from the opposite hitter, number 9. Float serve, Josh Lorakis with a pass. Austin Spolnick pushes this over. They go to the middle. And this is kept alive. Long rallies we are having here at the latter part of set number 4. Austin Sponik tries to save this cross-court hit, but number 13 will score another point and will provide the leadership role for his team in this 4th set. Josh Larakas with another pass. They go to Andriy Tkachuk. Coverage was there. What an up from Justin Esteban. Number 13 will go down the line. Scores another point. And the King Tigers call a timeout here. And we are back after the timeout called by the King Tigers. Number 9 is still at the service line. Justin goes to Steven. Chris Lorenzana was there. What a dig. This is kept alive. No, there will be a violation. A lifting violation from the King Tigers. And this will be another point for Big Rips. Number 9, float serve. Steven Unger with a pass. They go back to him from the left side. Number 17 was there. Steven tries to save this. And the Big Rips get another point here in set number 4. As they try to close out this match in 4 sets. Josh with a pass. They go to Andriy. A block coming from jersey 0 of the Big Rips. And the King Tigers are stuck here in the 4th set. Austin with a pass. And this will be a point for the King Tigers. Nervous moments here. Steven with a serve. A float serve. Where will the Big Rips go? They go to 13 who gives up this free ball. Jordan will go to Josh Larakas who goes for this roll shot. Chris Lorenzana was there. They go back to number 13. Jordan gets this dig, but that will be another lifting violation for the King Tigers. Yes, and so for the Big Rips, they are getting closer here. Austin with the pass. Andriy, 17 was there. They go to Chris Lorenzana, who will go long. And the King Tigers stay alive. We are nearing the end of the 4th set. And it all boils down to this. Andriy Tkachuk. They go to Chris once more. Roll shot. Where will Justin go? He goes to Josh Larakas who goes off the block. Josh Larakas, number 77. Saving the Tigers here. Andriy with another serve. And an error on that free ball. The Big Rips. They are very close to a ticket to the finals. Austin. Justin will go to Josh. A free ball for the Big Rips. What will they do? They go to Chris. Block coverage was there. Another hit from Chris. A free ball for Justin Esteban. And the King Tigers are still alive. Hanging on here in set number 4. Float serve from Justin. This is kept alive. They go to Jordan. Off the block. Josh Luracas. And this will be a point for the King Tigers. Josh Luracas again. He goes down the line and saves the Tigers in black. The Big Rips call a timeout here. And we are back after the timeout called by the Big Rips. And this end of set number 4. Crucial moment here. Chris gets this pass. They go to their middle. Who will go long? And the King Tigers will stay alive here in this game. We will go to a 5th set. We will take a short break. And we will back right after this.
Are you gonna replay?
And we are back for the start of set number 5 between the King Tigers and the Big Rips in the semi-finals match here in the Winnipeg Men's Volleyball League. For the ticket and the right to go to the finals. Same lineup here we are seeing for both teams. A free ball for the King Tigers. Where will Justin go? He goes to Andre. And Andre will commit an error. The first point going towards the Big Rips. Number 9 with a serve. A pass from the libero. They go to Jordan. Roll shot. Good save from jersey 0. And a cross-court hit from number 13 of the Big Rips to get another point here in set number 5. Number 9, another float serve. A pass from the libero, Austin Spolnik. A free ball for the Big Rips. A chance to get another point here. This is kept alive. Another free ball. They go to number 13. Justin gets this pass. They go to 17, who will go straight into the net, and the King Tigers will get their first point here in the 5th set. 22, Steven Unger at the service line right now. 13 goes down the line. An easy point for number 13 of Big Rips. And they will get a lead here at the start of the 5th set. Float serve targeting Josh Lurakis. They go back to number 77. Cross court hit. And there will be a net infraction, and another point will be given towards the way of Big Rips. They are looking good here in set number 5. They go back to Josh. Tip. And this will be a point for number 77, Josh Lurakis. The 5th set. A shorter set. Only up to 15 points. And so a lead, any lead, will be luxury in this very important, the winner take all 5th set. Justin goes to John Javier. He is dug up. They go back to Chris Lorenzana. Jordan will save this ball. They go to Steven Unger from the back row, and Steven will score a point. What a point for the King Tigers. Great defense. And their transition from defense to offense will provide them another point here in set number 5. A service ace from Andriy Tkachuk to equalize here in set number 5. They go to 17. And that will go long, and the King Tigers will get the lead back to their side. 81, Andriy Tkachuk is still serving for us. Targeting number 9, the opposite hitter of Big Rips. A better hit for 17. And he will now go into the service line. We can remember that this player has already gotten many service aces in this game. A poor pass, this will be a free ball. Number 6 will go to Chris Lorenzana. Cross court hit and scores a point. The players from both teams sticking it out in this crucial 5th set. This is kept alive. Jordan, power tip. Justin will go to Josh Lurakis, who goes cross court and scores a point. What resilience we're seeing here from Josh Lurakis of the King Tigers. Their go-to player right now. Josh Lurakis wearing that jersey number 77 jump serve. And a block from John Javier. The King Tigers gets a lead in set number 5. What a moment we are seeing here. Another jump serve from Jordan. And Josh Laracas. No, this is kept alive. Chris Lorenzana will go cross court and will score a point, targeting the libero of the King Tigers. We are now tied at 7 points apiece. A pass from Austin. And that is going to be a point, I believe, for the King Tigers. And we will be switching sides here. And we can see that both teams wanting it, fighting for it, the chance to go into the finals. Josh Laracas float serve. They go to Chris Lorenzana. And Chris will score from the right side. He will now go into the service line for the Big Rips, number 3. Chris. Josh gets this pass. They go to John Javier, power tip. Floor defender was there and they will score a point, talking about the Big Rips, number 9 I believe, with the 1-2 play. And this will be about who will be more resilient as we near the end of set number 5. Float serve once more, targeting Josh Laracas. Steven Unger off the block. Number 6 will go to the right side to number 9, who scores off of a cross-court hit. And the King Tigers will call a timeout here. And we are back after the timeout called by the Tigers in black. The Big Rips now have a very luxurious lead here in set number 5. Josh with a pass. Steven will score off of an off the block long shot from the left side, targeting that zone number 6. John Javier with a serve here. They go to number 13. Who will commit an error? No. Who will get a touch from the blocker's hands? Another point for the Big Rips. Nervous moments here. Jersey 0 with a serve. Justin goes to Andre and gets the point back. The King Tigers still roaring here in set number 5. And no team will go down without a fight. They go to 13 once more. This time an error tries to go down the line. The King Tigers equalizing here. Justin will get a service ace here in the fifth set. A very important service ace. Momentum shifting back to the King Tigers side. A pass from Chris. And the King Tigers will score another point here. The Big Rips call a timeout. And we are back after that timeout. Justin Esteban with a serve once more. Chris with a pass. They go to 17, who will score off of a middle hit. We have been talking about resilience. And both teams, really, kudos to both teams. Very deserving. Whichever team will go into the finals. Number 6 goes to 13. A tip. Justin Esteban was there. Jordan Jimenez from the left side. Power tip. This is kept alive. Number 13. Another cross-court hit and will score another point. We are now tied in this fifth set. It does not get closer than this. Josh Larakis, free ball. Number 6 will go to number 13, who will go down the line and scores off of an off-the-block hit. And the King Tigers will call a timeout. We will be back right after this. The Big Rips now at match point. Justin will go to Andre, kept alive. They go to number 13. Austin Spolnick was there. They go to Steven Unger. He is dug up. They go back to number 13, who goes down the line. And that will be a point for the King Tigers. Again, we are tied here in the fifth set. Extended fifth set. Number 6. Steven with a pass. Where will Justin go? He goes to Josh Larakis, who will score a point. And the King Tigers are now at match point. The shift of momentum in this last set, just crazy. And the Big Rips, their turn to call a timeout right now. The King Tigers now at match point. Steven Unger with the serve. Pass from Chris Lorenzana. They go to number 17, blocked, but coverage was there. They go to number 13, off the block. Justin Esteban goes to Josh Luracas, who goes down the line. And the King Tigers will go into the finals here in the Winnipeg Men's Volleyball League. What a game we just saw there. Our hearts go out for the Big Rips. What a big fight that we just saw there. This game could have gone to either team, to either the Big Rips and the King Tigers. But the King Tigers, it is their time right now. They will go into the championship on April 13 against the winner of the game between the hosters and Ferda. Thank you all for spending your time with us and for watching this amazing, this very exciting game. And we will see you in the finals here in the Winnipeg Men's Volleyball League. I hope that you all have a good day and that you have a good week ahead. And we will see you in the next games to come.
I'll talk to Glenn. If Glenn says yes, and then I'll move the
Another guy coming to work, so if we get the job done, you may be.
Okay, I'll email Glenn right away.